Welcome back to another mixology. We got Lee and I'm Robbie. Today we've got a special one for you. Lee, what are we doing, bud?
So we're doing my little take on a New York sour that we're calling the Charlotte Sour.
Nice. All right. So I see you got a lot of stuff out here. We got a shaker. We got some rocks glasses.
Oh, yeah.
Walk me through this one.
So New York Sour is a classic drink dating back to at least the 1890s, but for sure probably before that. And back then they would have called it a fancy sour. And so normally all that is a whiskey sour with a float of red wine on it. So today we are using our Queen Charlotte Reserve 4-year. Now this is because we age our stuff in barrels that you would age bourbon in, so that makes a lot of sense. So the charred New Oak White American barrels. Cool. So if you want to go ahead and add, well, I guess we're doubling this recipe, so we're doing 4 ounces for this drink, but it's normally 2 ounces a person.
2 ounces per person
Yes,
in
sir.
the pot.
There you go.
Cruise.
Sure. I mean, this is our Valentine's Day drink, so y'all can go as heavy on this as you want.
Spectacular.
Oh,
All right. What's next, bud?
So next is 1 ounce per person of lemon juice, so we're doubling that for 2, so 2 ounces of lemon juice.
That's this.
Oh yeah.
In the pot.
There you go.
All right.
Next is 3/4 an ounce of simple syrup. Of course, we're doubling that, so 1.5 ounces of simple syrup.
Okay.
All right, and now we are doing an egg white in this. So we're making 2 drinks, we're adding 2 egg whites to the shaker.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
2 egg whites.
Yep.
In the pot.
All right.
Okay.
And if you remember from our Cafe con Leche flip video where we put an egg yolk in that, we dry shook that. You remember what dry shaking is?
Yeah, it's just to whip it all together, right?
Without ice. So we shake it without ice first, and then after that, we're going to add ice.
Dry shake.
Dry shake. Yeah, make sure it's really locked.
I can feel it changing.
In the air around.
Am I good?
That's probably good. So you can shake that for as long as you like. You really want to whip that egg as much as you can.
Stuck.
I need to get that for you, son.
Whoa, there it is.
There you go.
Oh, actually smells really good.
Right?
All right. Okay. I'm listening. All right. What's next?
So next we're gonna shake it with ice. So if you want to grab our large rock of ice, that I just used a large cubed ice mold like that.
Oh, it's very nice.
And we're just doing 1 of those.
In here, right?
In there, yeah.
Okay.
And as we're putting that in the shaker with the liquid in it, because we want it to temper. We want it to cool down a little bit so it doesn't become brittle and break early on in the shaking process.
So you're letting it sit.
We're letting it sit, exactly. And also we're using the 1 large cube of ice because that's gonna provide superior air additive into the cocktail, making a lot of air rush around in there. And also it provides less dilution than if you would to add regular ice.
Cool.
So we're good to go on that. If you want to give that one a good shake.
Yep. This is gonna be a little heavier, huh?
Yeah, and you'll be able to hear that rock in there.
Oh yeah. All right.
It looks good. There you go. Now, if you just want to strain that into both of our glasses.
No ice in the glasses?
No ice. Nope.
Interesting. It looks like I thought it would after shaking it up like that, like you were saying. Whew.
All right. That's the first part.
That's that's part 1. Okay. What's next?
So next normally at this point you would just add a float of red wine and call it a day. That wasn't good enough for me for a Valentine's Day drink. So what we're doing is a float of wine with some other stuff in there. So first, we just grabbed our mixing glass just because we're gonna stir it.
All right.
So you wanna throw some ice in there real quick for us?
Little cubes?
Yes, little cubes is fine for this one. I got away from you.
Yeah, a little bit.
All right. So to the mixing glass, we're gonna add 1/2 ounce of wine per person, so 1 ounce of wine per person. This is a real nice Zinfandel I got from Total Wine. You can get wine from wherever, but this is Mischievous by Macchia. I think I'm saying that right, but it's a real nice Zinfandel. In the original, they would have used Bordeaux or Claret. I would also recommend something like a Malbec if you wanted to go that route. Just something kind of fruity and spicy to stand up to the 4-year that we put in there.
All right.
Then after that, we're going to add a 1/4 ounce per person of pomegranate liqueur, or so ½ an ounce total. In there.
That's getting the Valentine's Day touch.
Yeah, there you go. A little something extra in there. And then this I'm adding is cherry clove cinnamon bitters, but you can use whatever kinds of bitters you like. I just really love the way that this smells. And if you see here, go ahead and stir that up.
All right.
We don't have to do a big long stir, just enough to get everything incorporated. All right. And before you pour that in there, I'm just gonna grab some of that mixture here with my dropper, and we'll see what that's for here in a second. So if you want to go ahead and with your bar spoon, float the wine mixture on top of there, but make sure you leave enough for both drinks.
On top of the froth.
Yes.
Okay. All right, I think I did about as good as I can. I'll leave it like it is.
And now, I'm just gonna garnish it with a few drops of bitters on the top. This is just some of the wine that we used, and I'm gonna grab some more cherry clove cinnamon bitters. This just adds a real nice aroma to the top that I think really makes the drink.
Cool.
All right, and there we have it.
No part 3?
No part 3 this time.
Awesome. Well, this looks like a phenomenal Valentine's Day drink, or an anytime drink.
Yeah, I drink. This has become one of my new favorite cocktails. I just make it whenever now.
Cool. Well, I hope you guys like this video. The recipe will be in the description below, along with links to our social media, places you can get our rum, and of course, like always, come out and check our stuff out.
Check us out.
Muddy River has playlists for all of our rums, so if you bought something specifically or just looking to do something for the holidays or for Super Bowl or whatever it may be, you got you covered.
We got everything covered.
Thanks for watching. Cheers. Cheers, brother.